Hello guys, and today on the TattsForLife channel I'm going to be showing you how to repair a torn axle boot or a ball joint boot. Basically it works on anything with three simple things: wax and grease remover, Gorilla duct tape, and white stuff silicone. I've used this repair many times and it's held up really good. And I'm going to explain to you each step by step, so definitely stay tuned because here we go. Okay, the first step you want to do is get you some duplicate grease and wax remover. You can get this at your auto parts store, probably paint store. You know, it's mostly at an auto parts store, but if you got an auto parts store that deals in paint, then you can get it there. And then you want to get you an old rag, which I got one here somewhere. Out here. And then take and pour your wax and grease remover on it. And then I done cleaned it off once, but I'm going to clean it again just for you guys. You want to find your tail in your boot. Well, here's the tail in this boot. I don't know if you can see it. It's busted right. It's busted. So basically what you want to do is take your wax and grease remover and clean your boot. You want to clean it extremely good. You don't want no grease on it, no dirt, no grime, especially where you're going to be repairing the tail. So I'm going to wipe this off, then we go to the next step. As you can see, right there's this crack in my boot. Well, basically a tail. What you want to do next is get you some silicone. I always use the white stuff. That's best ever you ever seen. And if your axle is flung out, the grease out, you can take a grease gun and stick it in through your tail and pretty much pump it full of grease, and then work your axle as you can, what little you can move it, and let it get the grease in it. And then seal it back up. And this saves you from having to replace your whole boot because of a tail. Then you can take your silicone and basically put it on your tail, and then you can wipe it smooth, which is messy, as you can tell. It's pretty messy. But this stuff, once it hardens and it's clean, got a clean place to bond to, it'll seal about anything. I put windshields in with it. I glued car molding on with it. And even put headlights in a car before. Custom headlights, used them for mounts. It does actually pretty good. I mean, you gotta use it to actually appreciate it, but once you do use it, you won't use nothing else. That's for sure. Now once you get the silicone on it, you want to give it time to dry. This is 1 minute gasket. I'm gonna give this probably an hour to dry good. Maybe 2 before you do the next step. Or you can be a brave man if you want to and go ahead and do the next step and not even wait for it to dry. But I recommend waiting for it to dry because I always have, and it's always held up good. Next step is to take your Gorilla duct tape, well, Gorilla tape, or your duct tape, and put it on your axle boot. As you can see, our silicone is pretty much dry. We're going to wrap it in duct tape, which I can't hold the phone and wrap it in the Gorilla tape, so I will show you after I get it wrapped. Okay guys, here's the repair. After you use the Gorilla tape, you just want to wrap it around it. You can actually do the whole boot in tape if it's ripped bad enough. That's actually better than this. But mine was just tore just a little bit right here. I just wrapped it around enough. Once that white stuff dries, you really probably don't even need the duct tape, but the duct tape gives it extra strength and durability, so, well, the Gorilla tape does, or duct tape. So it works out pretty good. But that's the repair. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick fix for your CD axle boot. It might not be the proper way to do it, but if you don't want to take your axle out and change this or get a split boot and install, then this is the easiest way, especially if you got a mud toy or just a daily driver and just need to repair that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you then.